everyone, Tori here today with another December daily video. Today I'm working on the calendar that's going to go in the front of my December daily. The last 2 years I put a calendar in there and I really enjoyed that. Last year it was just blank and the year before it was just a 3x4, but this one I kind of wanted to go with like a more decorated one and kind of let the planner girl in me come out a little bit. So I'm grabbing this 6x8 December calendar that came on one of the Felicity Jane cut-aparts, and I'm going to use that. Now, I could have left it just as it is because it had this really pretty floral at the bottom. It was the perfect size, but I can never leave well enough alone. I had to decorate it. So I grabbed at least 2 different papers that I was debating, and for once, you're going to see me be really indecisive. Normally, I can make decisions pretty quickly when it comes to scrapbooking. I just like go with my gut and I'm like, I like this, then I'm doing it. But like, I could not decide. I just could not make up my mind. I had this one paper that came in the Felicity Jane kit, that black and white polka dot. And then I had that other kit that came from that other paper that came from Wild Whisper, the one with the deer horns. And I really wanted to use both of them, but I like couldn't make it work. So the antler one was my favorite, but it just didn't fit. So I end up going with the black and white eventually. But you'll notice that I kind of put them aside because I honestly could not make up my mind. So I just put them over to the side and I'm like, I'm going to do my stamping. I'll come back to that and make a decision later just because I cannot make a decision about it, which is so weird because normally I'm pretty quick about making decisions. So I have this Felicity Jane stamp set. It's like a planner stamp set, and it's got the numbers 1 through 31 on little circles. So I decided to stamp those on the calendar. And this is something that I saw, I think it was Jen Scow do last year. It might have been Carol Chastain, or it might have been Carol mimicking Jen, or vice versa. I don't really know, but one of those 2 girls did this last year. They had a calendar like this, and they stamped out all of the numbers in one color and then stamped the number 25 in a different color. So I believe they stamped all of the numbers in black, and then the Christmas one, or the 25, was in red. And I love the idea of having Christmas as a different color just so it stands out. But like, I thought, there's enough black already. I want to go with pink, just because everything looks better with pink. So I stamped all the numbers in pink. I think this is Pink Lemonade, Color Theory by Studio Calico. And then I'm going to stamp the 25 in a like darker color, or like almost like a red almost, so it'll stand out. And it was fairly easy to stamp these pretty quick. You'll notice they're not perfectly stamped. Some of them are like not perfectly centered. And you know what? I just gave up on worrying about it and trying to make it perfect and decided to just go for it and have fun. And that is what I do. And it is fun. I enjoyed it. By the way, I'm using Well Red ink for the 25, just in case you were wondering. So once I had all of those stamped out, I decided to glue it down to the paper. And again, you'll see me go back and forth between them. And then you'll see me try to use them both at the same time. And I was just so indecisive today. I don't know what was wrong with me. That is usually not me. So I think I need to just like let go of the perfectionism and just do what makes me happy. So I don't end up using that gorgeous antler paper, but I'm sure I'll use it somewhere else in my DD, so it's all good. When I was prepping my kit and organizing my stash, I cut all of the branding strips off of the bottoms of the papers from the Felicity Jane papers, and then any of the ones that I had pulled from my stash or the Wild Whisper ones. And I thought it would be kind of cute to add something to this calendar. So I grabbed this one branding strip. I believe it's Felicity Jane, and it had all these cute little Christmas trees on it. So I'm just going to glue that to the bottom of the calendar, and I really like the way that that works out. And then I was trying to figure out what to do on the top, and I thought about using branding strips, but then it just didn't feel right. It felt too heavy. So I decided instead to grab some of the washi tape that came in the different kits, or that I had pulled out for my December daily, and I grabbed this black and white stripe one. I believe it's the Felicity Jane November kit, Oh Dear. it might have been from the Hello Christmas kit. I don't know. It's one of those. And I just tore it in half and then added a strip to the top. And then I wanted to add a really thin line to the bottom where the Christmas trees were. So I was going to cut that ripped part, but I hadn't ripped it nice enough to be able to do that. So I ended up just sticking that to the side of my table and grabbing out another strip that I can trim down to the size that I'd like, and I just stick that right on my trimmer, lining it up with the lines, and then just run the blade through it so that I have like a really thin, I think it's 1/4 inch strip. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add that at the bottom too. I feel like it just ties that top and bottom together, and I get to use that gorgeous washi tape too, right? I'm letting the planner girl in me like come out at full force, right? So now I was trying to decide how I wanted to embellish it or what I wanted to do. And one of the things that I thought would be really cute this year is to add like every day, to add what I did, especially those big events. So I know that there are specific days that I already have a plan for. So I just grabbed my black pen and I wrote around the circle what I did. And I think what I'll do is I'll go back in afterwards and add in all the other days to it. I kind of think it's fun to like get that quick glimpse. It's kind of like a table of contents. And then I also added a little white star enamel dot to the 25, just to bring a little extra pizzazz there. I don't even know if pizzazz is a word. I feel like I've heard people say that before. Who knows? Whatever. I just wanted to add something there. And then I just felt like it needed something more. On the sheet that is going to go next to this, there's a shaker pocket with really pretty things. So I felt like I just wanted a little more sparkle here. So I grabbed out a silver Recollections pen and just did some lines around the December, added a couple dots of the Christmas tree, and then just kind of looking at it to decide if I want to add anything else. I don't believe I add anything else. I'm going to leave it as it is for now. But then when I am finished up my album or partway through or however, I'm going to go back and add more things around those circles. And it's kind of really fun to journal around the circle like that. I just feel like it's a really cute effect. And that's it for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Check back tomorrow for another December daily video. Hope you guys have a lovely day. Bye!